Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to KoolmenGaming. I am your host, Roson, and your player today is Egg, and this is The Last of Us.
I'm
and
so hungry.
I know, I am too.
Alright, next squirrel I see, I'm totally shooting it.
Let's get past this place, then we can scrounge up some food.
Well, if I starve, you're responsible.
Well, it's talking about food. Dogs are amazing. Not to eat, just in general.
Okay, so you were saying your dogs are what?
They are Catalua leopard dogs.
Okay.
Yes, they are definitely not purebred. They are mutts for a fact. Their
should we
daddy
head in?
was a purebred, but their
No
mama
way
is a
around.
lab.
Gonna have to cut through the plant.
So that explains why they have so that explains why, despite being mutts, they have so much of the leopard dog trait.
Yes, their dad was, from my understanding, a purebred leopard dog.
And did they let him bang a lab, or did he just find one?
Oh no, we found them. The mom lives at the camp with that my mom stays at, right?
Mhm.
And she's considered the camp dog. She isn't. She has an owner, but the owner doesn't give a shit. He doesn't let her in the camper, and he lets her just walk around the entire campsite and do whatever the hell she wants.
Jesus.
Some guy came in, and he was like, "Oh, well, I'm just gonna, chill out here," and let his dog wander, and found her, and she's not fixed, and they totally just banged. He eventually left with his dog and just left her there pregnant and fucked up.
That's kind of fun. And she gave birth to 11 fucking puppies.
11 puppies. Yeah, she was only a year old too, which is crazy. She's just slightly older than.
For your weapon. Tell the girl to drop hers now.
Ellie? Do as the lady says.
Hey,
Please tell me you're lost.
Oh, we didn't know the place was occupied. We're just trying to make our way through.
Through to where?
You're all right.
But you know these people?
Know him. He's my goddamn brother.
Tommy.
Holy shit.
How you doing, baby brother?
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Let me look at you. You get fucking old.
Easy. It's gonna happen to you, too.
This is Maria. Be nice to her. She sort of runs things around here.
Ma'am, thanks for not blowing my head off.
Would have been embarrassing, considering you're my brother-in-law.
We all gotta get wrangled up at some point.
Ellie,
That's
right?
so sweet.
Aw.
Yeah. What brings you through here?
that's kind of a long story.
Why don't we bring him inside?
Yeah. You hungry?
Starving.
False alarm! They're friendlies. We've been dealing with raids. A lot of bandits in this area.
It's been quiet for a few days.
What the hell are you doing here?
But
I'd find
something
you
kind of
guys.
random, but it's
Been trying to
I
bring
kind
the
of think
plant
it's
back
super
to
cool
life.
about my dogs
We had it working before.
is
Turbines went south.
they're an American breed.
Electricity, Joe.
They are an actual like
We'll get it
American
running
dog,
again.
which is kind of funny because I never
No
really
way.
thought of like American
You
dogs
guys have
before.
horses.
Yeah.
But then I thought of
Yeah,
it
a
like
whole lot of
German Shepherd, British Bulldog,
Sorry, I'll be
a
right
lot
back.
of things like that.
Can I?
And I was like, I've never actually heard of it like an American bred dog.
You ever ride one?
I was like, oh,
I
that's kind of
actually
cool.
have.
And they're called Catalua?
Yeah, they're named after it's either a lake or a river in Louisiana.
You know, if you want, we
They're
can take a
actually
ride
water
with you.
dogs,
That'd be
Huh.
awesome.
which is really funny because they hate getting wet.
There.
Really?
They can't stand
I was
water.
gonna say, don't
No
they have like
sweat.
webbed feet?
All right,
I
let's
think
continue
they
the
do.
tour.
They're meant to go swimming, but they don't like getting wet. Like, they don't even like it when it sprinkles out.
Earl?
Like, they don't even like it when the ground is
Weren't you
wet.
supposed to head back
That's
this morning?
funny.
Still waiting on Hal.
Like, trying to bathe them is hell.
You know, we'll be fine. Just go home to your
What do you-
family.
Taking a picture of
Just a couple more hours. I'll tough it out.
Just sleeping in like the most adorable way.
It is. They are pretty cute. I'll give you that much. It's hard not to. I take a ton of photos of them. I think they were my kids.
Yeah, I mean, they practically are.
I treat them sure shit as much as they are. But no, they're really cool. They're smart as hell too.
Yeah, honest to God, like, so did you get all 11 puppies in this house at one point?
No, I think the most I had at a time was 8. Still a lot.
Sure.
Like, I'm not gonna pretend it wasn't.
Maria,
Yeah, go ahead.
We're in the control room. Steve's about to start it back up. You want to come check it out?
I'd rather eat with Ellie.
It's my turn anyway. I'll go.
I'll come with you. Go with Maria. Get some food in.
Joel?
Come on, Ellie. Let's give the boys some space. I'm sending Tommy over. Stand by.
This will be the 6th time of them trying to get the turbines back online. We've been here just a week, and it feels like forever. I got something for you. Last year I went back to Texas, back home. Most of our stuff is long gone. Most of it. Here. It's a little
Aw,
faded, but it still looks pretty good.
that's adorable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
You sure? I mean,
I said I'm good.
okay. I'll hold on to it for you.
Tommy, I need to talk to you. Privately.
Yeah, okay. Let me just check on my guys real quick. Come on.
I love those dogs so much.
Oh, I agree. Like, low key, like I to this day, I still wish I had one.
It's cool looking
I
up
don't know what you
documentaries
heard,
about the
but you
breed.
should see the town. We're over 20 families strong now. It was
Like I mentioned it
Maria and her
yesterday, like I
father
would have
that
loved
set
to
up
have
this
gotten one of
place
the
with
one of the
idea being
siblings and just like
self-sustained. We had
I'd
crops
just
and
bring that
livestock.
motherfucker over here every time we
Remember how
hang
we
out.
thought no one could live like this anymore? We're doing it.
What do you do for protection?
You weren't kidding about
Dogs
nap
take
time
turns
though.
guarding the perimeter.
Oh no, I was
Even
joking.
though
That's why I was so
electrified
confident to
fence
bring him in here to go to bed.
Hey, you still got to deal with infected though, right?
Who doesn't? But it's the world we live in.
Or maybe you don't have to be.
You sound like Marlene.
It's so suspicious you walking behind your brother, like
Right?
checking your firearms.
I know.
It's like, I need to pop a cap in this motherfucker. Do you pet the doggy? Oh. I still feel every game that has animals should have a petting option.
I agree.
Even if it's like so mundane.
These two
and
geniuses are gonna
barely
bring this plant
used.
back to life.
We think we got it this time. You don't believe us?
I didn't say that.
I'll bet you $1 million it works.
Sure. Make it 2.
We're almost
bomb.
ready. They just need to finish putting the shield back on.
Your brother's like, oh, I'm explaining everything to you right now. You're just like, bye. I got shit to do, dog. Like, dude, you
I
got
didn't
a
think of it like
workbench.
that. You got a point. I was just like, see ya. Like,
Nice talking to you. I always enjoy these conversations.
god damn.
You know I'm right, though.
Oh, fuck me. Yeah, no, you have a point. I gotta read. So funny.
Oh, dude. Have I told you how my dogs try to pet?
Try to pet.
Yeah.
Like, pet you, or
Yes.
how do they try and pet you?
With their paw.
Oh, God.
And it's just as bad as you think.
Yeah, I can imagine. Big fucking sharp nails and all that.
I've been trying. Oh, I've been up on trimming them. Ever since I got these dudes, like, I can't let their nails get bad.
All right, that's good.
Tommy's here.
I can imagine.
Go.
Like, it's so funny. It's like they learned it from me petting them, and they liked it, so they assumed that I would like it, so they do it.
So what was this breed made for? Like, duck hunting or something?
Hunting and, like, being able to swim, from my understanding.
Nice work, boys. Somebody get on the horn and give Maria the good news. You see that?
But, honestly, like, all dogs are meant for
Pretty
hunting, it seems
impressive.
like, to a point.
Looks like you're out $2 million.
Yeah, I guess you. Yeah.
They are considered a bit of a show dog too.
I don't know.
though.
I don't think.
Oh no, they are considered. I guess some people consider them designer dogs as well, though.
Well, I was trying to think of any dog that, like, I guess I don't know if I
quite
would
the
say
crew
every
you
dog
got
made
here.
for hunting, but some
No,
dogs
there's
are-
designer dogs, definitely.
sure
This place
dogs
gives them a second
specifically
chance.
designed to hunt, but I'm not saying like I
Give
don't
us
think
all a
every
second
dog can
chance.
hunt.
So why'd you leave Boston?
Okay, so we were in Boston.
I've been on quite the adventure, little brother.
I reckon it's got something to do with that girl.
It's got everything to do with that little girl.
Well, go on then.
She's immune.
Immune to what? Oh,
Seen her-
come on.
I know, I've seen her breathe enough spores to take down a dozen men. And nothing. Now, I wouldn't have believed it neither. But I can show you.
All right. I'll bite. Why bring her here?
I was supposed to deliver to the Fireflies. The way I figure they're your boys. You finish the job, you collect the whole damn payment.
I haven't seen a firefly in years.
That you know where they are. Now, I'm not asking for much, Tommy. I just want some simple gear, enough to set me on my way.
What makes you think I'd do this for you?
This isn't for me, Tommy. This is for your damn cause.
My cause is my family now. You ain't talking about some walk in the park here.
Jesus, boy. Have Maria get some of your born-again friends to do it.
They
but
got families
I
too.
think he's got more
Tommy,
gray
I
hair now
need
than when
this.
we started the game.
Oh, he absolutely does. He had full black hair when we started.
You want some gear?
Well, he had full black
Sure.
hair in the prequel sequence.
but I ain't taking that
But
girl
I'm
off
saying
your
from when
hands.
we started the game in Boston.
This is how you gonna repay me, huh?
Repay you.
For all those goddamn years I took care of us.
Took care. That's what you call it? I got nothing but nightmares from those years.
You survived because of me.
It wasn't worth it.
I bring you the cure from mankind, and you wanna play the pissy little brother.
We ain't back in Boston. You lay your hands on me again, it won't end well for you.
The hell is that?
We're under attack. You still remember how to kill, right?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that Joel was wanting to pawn off Ellie.
let him into the building!
Oh, you didn't know that?
Nah. I thought he wanted to keep her the whole way. I find it funny you got the headshot first shot with the gun that doesn't have a scope.
Watch my back!
Right? Ooh. All is fine. Good thing. You're really getting health though.
Look, I'm a firm believer when it comes to upgrading your character, upgrade the shit that you've noticeably seen that like affects you. Do you really feel like health is something that really affects you?
I mean, how often am I getting murdered?
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Would that little bit of extra health would have saved you?
Okay, well, what do you think I should spend this on then?
Oh, I have no idea.
God damn it, Roson.
Look, I'm just telling you how I deal with thought process, okay? There's no really wrong answer when it comes to upgrading your character. It's like, oh, dude, you can shoot through the vent.
Right in the ass.
I like how he doesn't know you're there. Ooh. Oh, he was an old man. He had a big old beard.
Oh, Jesus.
You just walked into a bad spot, dude. Go, Tommy! Nice. Oh, maybe extra health is a good idea.
We got him!
Yeah, I'm going with health.
No,
Oh, it healed you to full.
That's
You just got a free health pot.
what I'm talking about. Oh. Shit, yeah.
Shit. We have to go Indian reservation up in here. That was probably a bit into that. You know, you ever feel like that shit kind of has gotten too far now?
What, that everybody's sensitive or...
the whole like pretty much anything is like, I feel like when it comes to some conversations, everyone's like, oh, you should try not to say anything that's insensitive, which I understand that for a degree, but it's not like it's a one-way thing. Like, everyone does it. Like, it's not like I'm not a nerdy ass cracker, you know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, I fully will admit that without ever arguing.
Oh, mother!
Shit.
Did you just hit me with my own technique?
I might. Oh wait, you can craft it. Oh. Did he just shoot you in the face?
It really looked like Tommy just shot me in the fucking head, did it not?
It did. Did you just get killed by Tommy?
I would like to think I didn't, but I'm really thinking I did. What the fuck? Alright, somebody needs to kill me. I'm not doing this with no help. Kill me!
I'm gonna laugh so hard if this is the time you succeed. I would have. You know what you should have done is you should have like just ran in and like axed them and then just see if you survived. Because if you would have survived, I think it would have been more epic. See, there you go, man. I gotta give you that prop. Oh! Props on using your freaking utility belt, man. Going full Batman.
Oh!
Okay, full Batman didn't work out too well there.
Yeah, okay. I'm not. Serious? Fucking fuck you! God damn it! God damn it!
Tomahawk. Oh, that sucks. You know what you have to use?
Hang on, I'm gonna die again real quick. There's nothing up there. No way I'm getting past that.
What? What?
And now the TV's fucking black. God damn it.
Oh, did the TV fall asleep? I'm sorry, dude. I don't know why it does that. Well, TV probably because I fell asleep repeatedly.
Really?
That wasn't your fault. That wasn't your fault. I'm sorry, bro. And so the Joel sneaks up on his prey. The Joel, after 20 years of murder and survival of the fittest, no longer gives a fuck about human life. His natural habitat, the Joel, would not be in the situation of the hunter, but he would be the hunter. Stalking his prey. With brutal effect. The bottle.
It has killed many a man.
That's all those sons of bitches.
Ammo!
Okay, cool. Now that you gotten past this and killed everybody,
Right behind
you ever think shit like this, they, what is it, what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know. What is the word?
Where you're no longer sensitive to, like, the violent shit that you see. Desensitized.
Desensitized.
Joe,
Yeah, that's it.
do your thing.
My thing, huh?
Yeah. Wow, you took that to heart, and I am truly proud of you for that. You ever think that, though? You ever wonder if you got desensitized to this kind of violence?
Like, if you were to do it a lot?
No. I mean, like, if you would see this shit in real life now, do you think it would affect you as much as it would have if you've never seen it before?
I don't know. Because I'll be honest with you, I've never seen a person shot in person. So I don't know exactly what it... Like, I don't know what it sounds like. I don't know what it looks like. Well, I kind of know what it looks like because I've seen some fucked up videos. But for the most part,
All right, but watching those videos, did you ever feel like horror or anguish when watching them?
Squeamish more than anything. Maybe that's a sign.
'Cause I know that's like one of the biggest arguments against games and violent TV and movies. But you never find that funny how the newest medium seems to always get blamed for doing the thing that no one wants. You know what I mean? Like when books first came out, people were like, "Oh, books are bad. They teach the devil's work." And
Shit.
what happened?
That's not a bad guy in that window. That's my sister-in-law, apparently.
Oh, well, shit. Don't kill your sister-in-law. That'd be a little awkward, especially on Thanksgiving. But isn't it funny how just how in general life goes like that? Oh, books are bad. You can't trust books. Oh no, radio's bad. You hear voices coming from the box. They're horrible.
I'm all right. The kid's with me.
The next thing you know, it's like movies and TV shows.
We also had like Howard Stern back in the day pissing everybody off.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I fucking love old Howard Stern.
Okay.
Yeah.
I totally listened to that with my
I'm
dad.
fine.
Oh man, they were coming in from every direction. Then Maria was like, "We gotta run!" And so we dove over these tables, and this huge guy blasted with a shotgun.
Slow down. Listen, hey, are you hurt?
No.
God damn it. I need to talk to you.
Absolutely not. You tell him to go find somebody else.
Maria, I can't have this hanging over my head.
Do you have any idea how many men we lost here today?
What's that all about? Does that have anything to do with me?
Talk about it later.
Did he tell you where the lab is?
We'll talk about it later.
Later. Right.
One fuck up and then I turn into one of those widows, okay?
I have to do this. I don't know what else to say.
Fine.
Maria.
Here we go.
You. If anything at all happens to him, it's on you.
She's thankful, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I'll take that girl of yours to the Fireflies. You don't have to worry about it.
It's best this way.
Well, maybe some real good will come of this.
I need to talk to Ellie.
Say again, I
wonder
didn't
why
hear
he
you.
still wants to get away from her.
Joe!
What is it?
That girl of yours. She took one of our horses and rode off.
Damn it. Which
It
way?
has to do with
Come on.
attachment, dude. Honestly, that's what I think it is.
You think
Go
so?
back inside.
Yeah. Like, she's
Help
too
the
much
others
like
clean
his
the place
daughter. So, like, it's just... He's like, I don't want to fucking deal with that.
There.
Yeah.
Track.
I forgot she ran away. You know, I might be aging us a little bit, but do you remember how cool it was when you could first play a game that had like a rideable horse in it?
She couldn't have gotten far. We'll find her. Don't worry.
First one would be fucking Legend of
Ocarina.
Time. Yeah.
She usually
But
pulls
I remember when that shit came out though. That was
Like
crazy.
this. What's going on?
Yeah. Ocarina. Yeah. Had a nice big open world.
I guess for the back in the day, that would have been considered open world, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Not anymore, it wouldn't. That would have been just like, damn it, I gotta run this far to do anything?
No, I think...
Because that world was empty.
She didn't go down this way.
Like, you had Lon Lon Ranch in the middle. That was it.
Well, you're talking about the Hylian Fields, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was broken up. Hylian Fields got you everywhere. It would get you to the market town. It would get
Yeah,
you to
like,
the,
it was...
It would get you to Death Mountain.
But I mean, like, when I hear open world nowadays, I think of, like...
Like Red Dead.
No, Witcher. You know, you go down and you can, like, see something, you can explore and shit.
Oh, yeah.
But what I'm trying to say is, like, the old school open world didn't mean shit like that. Like, it literally just meant, like, you didn't go into a straight line where you needed to go to. I guess even A Link to the Past could be considered an open world game if you think about it. Because you could travel just about the whole map, couldn't you?
I think. think.
I know it opened it up as you got more items, but overall, like, you had a big chunk of the map. I know the original Legend of Zelda, the one I've never played, like on the NES, that was technically what you considered an open world.
How many you see?
Too goddamn many.
Yeah, that's actually a good question. If those games counted as open world.
I think they were technically the start of the open world games. You gonna get him? Nice. Put that motherfucker out. You know, I really wish I got into Uncharted. Now that I'm watching us play this.
Oh, yeah, why is that?
Well, I mean, it's literally just Indiana Jones, a video game, right?
Uncharted?
Yeah.
I thought you played the first Uncharted.
Funny enough, I own it, and I never really played it. Like, I played like 15, 20 minutes of it, and I didn't like the handling.
That's fair.
But I hear nothing but good things about it, and I really wish I got into it pretty good. Because it looked amazing from what I saw of it.
No, I agree. It's one of those games that, like...
It has showpieces where it looks great. But I just never really got crazy into it. It's funny because I know I'm saying I'm not a huge fan of the gameplay, but from my understanding, it's almost the same as this, which is kind of funny.
Body shots are such a waste of ammo in this game.
Oh, you have no idea. Yeah, well, you do have all the ideas, actually. Ooh, I got worried about you there for a second. Got stuck on that little cliff. Dude, this game's making you fight for that ammo now, isn't it?
It's... seriously. Now, the only thing I regret about Uncharted is that since I didn't play it, I had like zero emotional connection to like the last one that came out.
Did you ever play it?
No, not at all. But everyone was talking about it. Like, they're like, oh, this is Nathan Drake's last adventure, and da-da-da-da-da. So I could sense that there was emotional, like, weight behind it, and I love experiencing that sort of shit. But I didn't play the other one, so I knew, like, it would do me no good.
You know what the funny thing is I don't know if those games are going to be like the remembered games. Like, I don't even know if Last of Us is going to be considered a remembered game.
I think the first one will. I don't know if the second one will, but...
Hey!
You think this is going to be like one of those games that get remembered for years?
Oh, sure. I think it's going to be one of those games that, like, they prop up next to the console, you know?
You think so?
Oh, hell yeah.
Now, what do you think makes this the rememberable game? In your opinion? Like, what is it about Last of Us that is going to make it be a game that in 10 years from now, we're going to look back on and be like, do you remember that game? Do you remember this? Do you remember that? What makes you think, what do you think is going to
give
be
me the
point?
member berries? I remember.
Yes, they're member berries.
Oh, fuck you! Well, I mean, it's almost cliche to say it now, but like the storyline is great. No getting around that.
Yeah.
Story's fantastic. The gameplay, it's not groundbreaking, but it's solid enough, honestly.
You know what I think it's going to be? Because I think it is going to be a remembered game, but the thing I think is going to make it remembered is I think this is going to be the game that took games outside of that realm of, like, having that weird or goofiness to being, like, a serious story, like, narrative, almost like in a form of, like, art.
Well, it's not... Oh, yeah, that's true. I mean,
Like,
the hell, think about it. Like, the cutscenes were fully mocapped. Like, every cutscene.
Uh-huh. But, like, and the example I would give is, I don't know if you've seen this movie, but you ever see The Departed?
Sure.
That movie, to me, I will never forget that movie, because I think that movie is just fantastic. Like, to me, The Departed is one of those movies where it's more of an art piece. It feels like when I watch that movie. It is such a good movie.
Kind of like with Jack Nicholson and
yeah, and what's his name?
Leo is in it, and
Yeah.
so is
Come on,
Matt
back to the
Damon.
horses.
Yeah, and I think that's one of those movies that is just clearly memorable. It won a lot of awards too, didn't it?
I think.
But to me, like, that's what The Last of Us is going to be. It's going to be that game that narratively and tone, like, tells such a gripping story that it, like, separated itself. Because let's be honest, there's been other serious games.
Sure.
But let's compare what other serious game came out with story on the PlayStation 3. What was it? I can think of it. It was Metal Gear Solid 3. But when you think about it, that story is so fucking ridiculous. And the narrative itself is crazy.
Did Last of Us come out for 3?
Yes, this is the remaster on the PS4, dude. This is a PS3 game. So this game is older than it feels like. It doesn't feel like it because we're playing it on the PS4 now. But it came out towards the end of the PS3's life.
Oh, yeah. In that case, it definitely has its longevity. Yeah, honestly, I really think that when people think of like console to game, like what game defines the console or vice versa, like Last of Us earns its mark for the PS3. Like,
You think that's the one?
oh hell yeah, honest to God, and maybe there is, and I'm just not thinking of it. Fucking, you should Google the PS3 list of games like right now and tell me if you can find something that's even remotely close.
It's easy to think of Last of Us right now because we're freaking playing it. But let's see if we look at it. You know what? I'm going to just make it easy. I'm going to do the highest open critic PS3 games.
Be careful.
Ellie? Ellie? Christ.
I already feel like I'm going to like not agree with this. Dang it. Stop glitching.
I'm surprised you're not just looking.
Well, you got to remember, I have the mic in front of the keyboard.
Yeah.
And we don't have a shock mount on the second mic, so if I start typing, it's going to destroy everybody.
All right. Well, let's get through this cutscene, and then that gives you time to find a list.
Oh, yeah. Oh, is the cutscene coming up?
Yeah. A fairly emotional one.
Oh, I love seeing a cutscene. It makes me feel the warm and fuzzy.
If I can find in the room shoot.
Ooh. Bathroom.
Here we go.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt. It's bizarre.
Get up. We're leaving. Come on.
And if I say no?
Do you even realize what your life means? Huh? Running off like that, putting yourself at risk? It's pretty goddamn stupid.
Well, I guess we're both disappointed with each other then.
What do you want from me?
Admit that you wanted to get rid of me the whole time.
Tommy knows this area
Oh,
better
fuck
than...
that.
Well, I'm sorry. I trust him better than I trust myself.
Stop with the bullshit. What are you so afraid of? That I'm gonna end up like Sam? I can't get infected. I can take care of myself.
How many close calls have we had?
Well, we seem to be doing all right so far.
And now you'll be doing even better with Tommy.
I'm not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me. Everyone fucking except for you. So don't tell me that I would be safer with someone else, because the truth is I would just be more scared.
And I sure as hell ain't your dad. And we are going our separate ways.
Get it together. We're not alone.
I got two walking in.
There's more inside already.
Good call on being quiet.
Mount, you coward.
Yeah.
Being you fuck these guys up, bro?
Oh yeah.
Good. Make this a quickie. Nice.
Come on out, I'll make you famous.
I mean, technically, you shot him there. Oh, oh. Oh, that's a machete.
Hang back.
Thought you were gonna shoot Tommy for a second. Going. Oh!
He's got bombs, I got bombs. Definitely know.
Yeah, there was. Oh no! You
Oh,
lit him on
nice.
fire.
Wow,
Oh, well,
I can't believe I actually got two of
Two?
them. I really didn't. I really was like, I'm just sacrificing a Molotov for one guy.
Nope, no, you didn't. There has to be somebody though, because this, you know, the whole little story scene's not over yet. Like we haven't progressed to the next part, so there has to be another dick here. Oh, look at that! Speak of the devil. Wait, how is he upstairs?
All right. House is clear. Let's get back to the horses.
You know what, dude?
Hmm.
I think those horses need to wait
For next time.
for next time. Because I think that's when we're going to find out about all this. So like, share, subscribe.
Sounds
Please
good
share.
to me.
Please share. Egg would appreciate it.
Egg would really appreciate it.
Massively appreciate it.
Ooh. Melee upgrade.
Nice.
Alright guys, see ya.
Peace out.
Look at that. I have the scissors wrapped around the handle of the machete. That's not helpful at all.